Gemini, welcome to your singles reading. So I'm just going to jump right into it and let's start with your mental space. So when it comes to dating and relationships, where are you mentally? And your emotional space? Any blocks and barriers? Let's get some guidance here on how to handle the block and barrier. Let's see who's coming toward you. Let's see if we can get a timing on that. So I'm really not surprised to see the Seven of Wands showing up here at the bottom of the deck. The Seven of Wands, it's a card of resistance, and that is actually coming through loud and clear. It feels like from your perspective, you're just not ready to be in a relationship. And so when I look at your mental space, you're working on it. You're just not quite there. So I'm getting the Strength card, Leo energy. This does indicate that you're working through something, maybe finding the courage within yourself to really put yourself out there, explore what's available to you. This feels like from an emotional space, the Two of Swords is it's indecision, but it's really coming back to your mind. And so wherever your mind is, that's kind of what's dictating everything right now, because the Two of Swords indicates that you could make a decision if you could get your mind in order, because this is Swords energy. It's not emotional energy. Your emotions are clear. It's the mind that is playing tricks on you right now. And so it does feel like you're trying to work through something internally. And I say that here because of the moon energy as well. So when it comes to your block, the moon, your emotions is really what's blocking you, but it's not the emotions themselves. It's actually what's hidden in the shadows. And there's pieces of you. I'm getting the sense of not trusting your instincts or trusting your emotions right now, not ready to come across or really be in that emotionally balanced space. You're just not in this I'm ready and I'm willing and I'm able energy. You're just not quite there. And so when I look at the guidance here for you, I am getting the Nine of Swords. There is a fear, a stress, or anxiety that does need to be handled. It's something that is deep-seated within you. If you were able to kind of get your head wrapped around that, identify what it is, why it's there, what you need to do to overcome it, because I do have the 10 of Cups and the 2 of Wands, it feels like you're going to be back right where you need to be in order to be open and available to another person. Because the 10 of Cups and the 2 of Wands is you being emotionally open and available to a long-term relationship, if that's what you want. 2 of Wands is about seeing the potential here in a connection. It's the 9 of Swords. It's the 9 of Swords with the strengths that's creating this confusing energy in your emotional space. It's not allowing you to have that balance that you're looking for. So we'll go through and clarify all of that. But when I look at who's coming towards you, I'm getting the Queen of Cups with the Fool. So you've got a brand new beginning, a brand new chapter with somebody who is very grounded, emotionally mature, nurturing energy. Love to see that. From a timing standpoint, it's all going to come down to divine timing with this Temperance energy. And so the Temperance energy is really going to be you. It's depending on you and what you're able to work through and when you're able to work through it. So let's clarify the Strength card here. Death. You're going through a change and transformation. I just got an ego death. And so there's something that's taking place. Everything that you knew is being shifted. And what it's doing is it's shifting everything in your life. It's not just if this was work, it's not just impacting work. If it's family, not just family. And so it's impacting you in your romantic relationships as well. And so here it's about working through it, finding the courage, allowing yourself to let go of the past, embrace this new beginning here. Things are shifting for the better, and it's more of you're working to catch up. Tell me about the 2 of Swords and the emotional space. 6 of Swords. Yeah, you are working through this. So the 6 of Swords is a movement card. And so here with the 2 of Swords, you're really working to get out of your own way, get out of your head, allow that indecision to really just be done, because it's a change and transformation. The shift that took place, that Death card, that Pluto energy, It feels like it was a lot that changed. And so it's almost like you're trying to get everything kind of regrounded again before you're able to move forward. Tell me about the moon. Temperance. Emotional balance. You are working towards this. It's just not something that is right there in front of you at the moment. It's not. And so here it is, the more that you kind of balance things in your life in general, the more that you quiet your mind, the easier it's going to be in order to be able to move forward. Tell me about the Nine of Swords, Ten of Cups, and the Two of Wands here. Your entire structures have shifted. When it comes to your happiness, this is why you're having such trouble with your emotional space right now and getting into the right space, because so much has changed around you that you're not able to tell up from down, right from left. From an emotional standpoint, you really do have to kind of settle, calm your emotions, calm your mind in order to be able to move forward. Because what I'm getting here with the Six of Cups and the Eight of Cups, it's connected to your stress and anxiety. And what it is everything shifted. Everything that you thought was connected to your happiness is no longer there. And so you're learning to move on from a situation, because when you look at it now in hindsight, you recognize, okay, yeah, that wasn't in my best interest. But now what does that mean for me emotionally? Because at the time I thought it was. And so there's a lot of change that's taking place within you, but I'm also getting a lot of movement here. So the Nine of Wands, Knight of Wands, is that movement card. And so I am getting a lot of movement energy, focusing here on what really matters. What does happiness actually look like for you in the context of a relationship? Identifying it. It feels like the grounding of your emotions, the calming of your mind, those things are going to go hand in hand, and they both need to happen in order for you to really be able to move forward here. So let's get a little bit more on the Queen of Cups with the Fool. Magician. Manifesting. So this to me is kind of your ideal person coming forward. It may take time because you need to be ready for this person. Otherwise, you might end up sabotaging the relationship in some way, and that's not really what you want here. So let's get the Temperance card and see if there's anything else from a timing standpoint we can get. King of Cups. So Temperance energy, King of Cups. This is really going to come down to balancing out your emotions, really embracing what you know to be in your best interest, getting the clarity that you need around happiness, and distancing yourself from the past. Anything that you can do to kind of further this change and transformation, embrace this new beginning, it's really going to help you here. It's going to help speed up this timeline. So Gemini, this is your reading. I hope it resonates. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Take care.